Have you ever wondered where the longest river in Europe originates from? It's a question that has intrigued geographers, historians, and nature lovers alike. The answer lies nestled within the verdant Valdai Hills, located in the heart of Russia. This is the birthplace of the Volga River, a natural wonder that spans an impressive 2,294 miles. The Volga River, a name that echoes with a sense of majesty and grandeur, is not just any river. It's the lifeblood of the vast Russian landscape, a crucial artery that has been the cradle of civilizations, cultures, and tales that span millennia. It all starts here, in the Valdai Hills, where the river springs from an elevation of about 225 meters above sea level. The Volga's journey is a long and winding one, filled with twists and turns that echo the complexity of the Russian landscape. It meanders through dense forests, sprawling plains, and bustling cities before finally finding its way to the Caspian Sea. This is no ordinary sea, mind you, but the largest enclosed inland body of water on Earth. But the story of the Volga is not just about its present, it's also about its past. To fully appreciate the river's grandeur, we need to travel back in time, to the Jurassic period, over 145 million years ago. This was a time when dinosaurs roamed the Earth, and the early foundations of the Volga were being laid. It's incredible to think that this mighty river, which today is a vital part of the Russian ecosystem, has its roots in such a distant past. So the next time you gaze upon the Volga, remember its humble beginnings in the Valdai Hills. Remember the vast journey it undertakes, flowing relentlessly through the heart of Russia towards the Caspian Sea. And remember its ancient history, a testament to the enduring power of nature. So the mighty Volga begins its journey in the Valdai Hills, flowing relentlessly towards the Caspian Sea. Now that we know where the Volga begins, let's journey back to ancient times, shall we? In the grand tapestry of history, the Volga River has played an influential role, especially during ancient times. This mighty waterway wasn't merely a geographic feature, it was a lifeline, a highway, a boundary, and a cultural melting pot. The Volga's vastness and strategic location made it a crucial trading route. The Scythians, a collection of nomadic warrior tribes, were among the first to recognize its value. They traded commodities such as furs, honey, and amber, and even slaves along the Volga. However, the Volga's significance wasn't confined to economics. It also played a pivotal role in the cultural and social exchanges that took place among the diverse groups that lived along its banks. Herodotus, the ancient Greek historian, mentioned the Volga in his works, referring to it as the Ra. This reinforces the river's significance in the ancient world, as Herodotus is often considered the father of history. He documented the interactions between the Scythians and the Greek colonies, further emphasizing the Volga's role as a conduit for trade and cultural exchange. The river's banks were home to various peoples, each with their unique cultures and traditions. Among these were the Turkic and Ugrian people. The Turkic tribes were renowned for their horseback riding skills and nomadic lifestyle, while the Ugrians were known for their fishing and hunting prowess. The Volga was more than just a river to these people. It was a source of life and livelihood. They revered it, attributing divine qualities to it in their folklore and mythology. The river's influence permeated every aspect of their life, from their daily routines to their spiritual beliefs. In many ways, the Volga was the ancient world's equivalent of a bustling city, a hub where people, ideas, and goods intermingled and evolved. It was the backbone of the societies that thrived along its banks, shaping their identities and destinies. From trade to culture, the Volga, even in ancient times, has proven its significance. As we move into the Middle Ages, the Volga's story becomes even more fascinating. During this period, the Volga became a significant route for the Mongol invasion of Russia in the 13th century. The Mongols, led by the formidable Genghis Khan, recognized the strategic importance of the Volga. It served as a natural highway, allowing them to move quickly and efficiently across vast territories. This was a time of upheaval and dramatic change along the river, as the Mongols established their dominance over the region. The Volga's strategic importance did not diminish with the establishment of the Golden Horde, a Mongol Khanate that ruled over much of Eastern Europe and Asia. The river became a crucial lifeline, facilitating trade, transportation, and communication. The Mongols built a network of fortresses along the Volga, transforming it into a corridor of power that stretched from the Caspian Sea to the Arctic Ocean. In the 15th century, two significant khanates, the Khanate of Kazan and the Khanate of Astrakhan, were established along the Volga. These political entities, ruled by descendants of Genghis Khan, further emphasized the importance of the Volga as a hub of power and civilization. The Khanate of Kazan, located at the confluence of the Volga and the Kazanka River, was a vibrant center of culture and commerce. The Khanate of Astrakhan, at the river's mouth, was a critical trading post connecting Europe and Asia. These khanates flourished thanks to the Volga, which provided the necessary resources for survival and growth. The river's bounty, its fish, and the fertile lands along its banks supported the burgeoning populations of these khanates. The Volga also facilitated trade and diplomatic relations, connecting these khanates to the wider world. But the Volga was more than just a lifeline. It was a symbol of power and a stage for historical dramas. Battles were fought on its banks. Dynasties rose and fell. Cultures clashed and merged. And through it all, the river flowed on, indifferent and yet intimately involved in the lives of those who lived along its course. Throughout the Middle Ages, the Volga continued to shape the course of events. Stepping into modern times, the Volga's influence expands further. As we traverse the timeline, we find the Volga playing a pivotal role during the Russian Empire and the Soviet Union eras. It was during these times that the Volga's potential was recognized and utilized to its full extent, becoming the lifeblood of the nation. The mighty Volga was not just a river, it was a highway that connected the heart of Russia with its far-flung regions. The river became a significant route for transportation, enabling the movement of goods, people, and ideas. It was on the banks of this river that trade flourished, towns sprouted, and cultures intermingled. But the Volga was not just a conduit for commerce and communication, it was also a source of sustenance. The river's waters were harnessed for irrigation, turning arid lands into fertile fields. Farms blossomed along its banks, feeding the nation and fueling its growth. As the Industrial Revolution swept across the globe, the Volga found yet another role to play. The river's powerful currents were harnessed to generate electricity. Numerous dams were constructed along its course, turning the river into a powerhouse that lit up cities and powered industries. One notable achievement of this era was the construction of the Volga-Don Canal. This colossal project linked the Volga with the Don River, creating a vast inland waterway that stretched from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea. This canal not only boosted trade but also strategically connected the northern and southern parts of the country. The Volga, in its modern avatar, was not just a river. It was a lifeline, a highway, a breadbasket, and a powerhouse. It was a symbol of progress and prosperity. It was the river that shaped a nation and its people. In the modern era, the Volga has been harnessed as a powerful resource. As we continue our journey, let's delve into how the Volga stands today, in the present. So what about the Volga today? How does this ancient river fit into the 21st century? The Volga, the longest river in Europe, continues to be a lifeline for millions of people. Today, it plays a significant role in transportation, industry, and tourism, just as it has for centuries. As a transportation hub, the Volga serves as an essential artery connecting various regions of Russia. It's a bustling freeway for cargo and passenger ships, carrying goods and people from its source in the Valdai Hills to its delta at the Caspian Sea. The Volga River has essentially become the lifeblood of commerce in Russia, a testament to its enduring significance. But the Volga isn't just about trade and transportation. It's also a massive draw for tourists. From its majestic landscapes to its rich cultural heritage, the Volga River offers a truly unique experience. Whether it's a leisurely cruise along its course, or a visit to the picturesque cities that dot its banks, the Volga presents an array of attractions that captivate visitors from around the globe. In the realm of industry, the Volga plays a crucial role as well. Power plants along its course generate electricity, fueling the region's growth. Its waters irrigate the fertile lands that yield bountiful crops, feeding the nation. The river's resources propel the fisheries, providing a livelihood to countless individuals. Despite its ongoing importance, the Volga faces significant challenges. Pollution from industrial activities and urban settlements jeopardizes its waters. Ecological issues such as overfishing and invasive species threaten its biodiversity. These are serious concerns that require immediate attention and sustainable solutions. Yet amid these challenges, the Volga remains resilient. Efforts to preserve its health and vitality are underway, with initiatives focusing on conservation, pollution control, and sustainable use of its resources. Despite the challenges it faces, the Volga continues to flow, as vital and as vibrant as ever. It's a testament to the river's enduring significance, a symbol of resilience and continuity that continues to shape and sustain the heartland of Russia. The Volga indeed is more than just a river. It is a lifeline, a heritage, and a story that keeps unfolding with time. From its humble beginnings in the Valdai Hills to its modern-day significance, the Volga has had a remarkable journey. It's been a life source since ancient times, a strategic artery during the Middle Ages, and a symbol of progress in the modern era. Today, it continues to shape the lives of millions. The Volga, Europe's longest river, is more than just a body of water. It's a testament to the power and resilience of nature, a silent witness to history, and a symbol of the enduring spirit of the people who live along its banks.